At the top level, there are no good days and bad days. There are only days you execute and days you fall behind. Some of you think you are disciplined until training becomes inconvenient. You are focused when the schedule is light. You are committed when the conditions are comfortable. You are confident when results come easily. But the moment fatigue appears, the moment pressure increases, the moment progress slows down, your standards collapse. That is not discipline. That is convenience. I train the same way when I am tired. I train the same way when I am winning. I train the same way when no one is watching. Because performance is not built in ideal conditions. It is built when precision must survive discomfort. Some of you perform well when everything aligns, when the weather is right, when your body feels good, when your mind is calm. But the highest level does not offer alignment. It offers chaos. It offers pressure. It offers uncertainty. And the first thing pressure exposes is who was never prepared. When results stop appearing, you change. When fatigue appears, you hesitate. When progress slows, you negotiate. That tells me everything. I do not negotiate with discomfort. I do not reduce standards because conditions change. I do not lower execution because circumstances are inconvenient. The level you reach is determined by the standard you maintain when no advantage exists. Some of you want advancement. Some of you want recognition. Some of you want dominance. But you are not willing to reorganize your life to support it. You keep the same environment. You keep the same habits. You keep the same distractions. You keep the same inefficiencies. And then you question why your ceiling never moves. Progress is not created by intensity. Progress is created by structure. Every hour must serve development. Every repetition must remove weakness. Every session must reduce randomness. If your routine allows inconsistency, your results will always be unstable. Some of you collapse the moment the schedule becomes heavy. Some of you disappear the moment results stop coming. Some of you lose precision the moment fatigue enters the system. And you call that pressure. Pressure is not an obstacle. Pressure is a filter. It removes those who were never engineered for high performance. I do not require motivation. Motivation is unreliable. I require systems. I require discipline. I require repetition that does not depend on feeling, because feeling does not decide outcomes. Preparation decides outcomes. Some of you expect growth without sacrifice. You expect advancement without separation. You expect dominance while maintaining balance. Balance does not create elites. Imbalance does. There are hours you must remove. People you must distance. Habits you must erase. Mentalities you must abandon. Every level demands payment. And if you are not willing to pay, you do not qualify. I give the same precision every session. Not when I am inspired, not when I am confident. Every session. Because inconsistency is the fastest way to guarantee mediocrity. Some of you are not competing. You are participating. Participation builds nothing. Competition for superiority builds everything. Match the effort of the strongest opponent in your environment. Match their discipline. Match their preparation. Match their execution. If you are being outworked, your defeat is already decided. I am not interested in comfort. Comfort reduces awareness. Comfort weakens execution. Comfort destroys adaptation. Growth begins when the system becomes hostile. The conditions will never remain ideal. The environment will never remain supportive. The pressure will always increase. If your performance depends on favorable conditions, your career will be short. Every decision constructs your future position. Every shortcut damages long-term stability. Every inefficiency compounds into limitation. You do not live in what you desire. You live in what you build. If your output is average, your future will be average. If your execution is inconsistent, your ceiling will remain low. Results do not lie. They reflect exactly what you invested. Some of you want more opportunities, more recognition, more resources. But the only variable fully under your control is effort. And effort, applied correctly, changes position. Stop requesting advantage. Start increasing capacity. Stop waiting for alignment. Start engineering dominance. I did not reach this level through talent. Talent is common. I reached this level through precision, through volume, through repetition under fatigue. Every day, something will resist you. Every day, something will attempt to disrupt focus. Every day, something will attempt to reduce output. Your responsibility is not to avoid resistance. Your responsibility is to remain exact under resistance. Distractions are tests. Fatigue is a test. Pressure is a test. Either your systems survive or your position collapses. Most of you retreat when discomfort appears. Most of you abandon execution when results slow, and you wonder why separation never happens. Separation is built during the phases no one respects, when precision continues without reward, when discipline continues without recognition, when execution continues without confirmation. That is where superiority is created. Nothing else matters except what you repeat daily. Do not expect dominance if you are operating at partial capacity. If you invest 70%, you receive 70%. The system always returns exactly what you provide. If your output is limited, your reality will be limited. Control the mind, control the schedule, control the environment. If you do not program yourself, your environment will do it for you. Growth requires discomfort by design. The mind avoids resistance by default. It seeks ease, it seeks efficiency, it seeks safety. That instinct is the enemy of development. The moment training becomes unpleasant is the moment progress becomes available. Most people retreat here. That is why most people remain ordinary. The work others avoid is the work that creates advantage. Make the calls others delay. Execute the sessions others skip. Maintain precision when others reduce standards. Rejection is part of expansion. Fatigue is part of refinement. Failure is part of calibration. Avoiding these removes your right to ascend. Convenience never produces superiority. In order to dominate comfortably later, you must live uncomfortably now. Challenge capacity, extend limits, expand tolerance. The more resistance you survive, the larger your operational range becomes. Potential expands only when pressure is sustained. Most of you underestimate how much you can endure because you retreat too early. The mind strengthens through overload. The system strengthens through repetition. The identity strengthens through execution. The days you want to stop are the days you must continue. That is where separation occurs.